before massive open worlds, before hundreds of side activities, before fully cinematic crime stories, there was Grand Theft Auto 3. Released in 2001 by Rockstar Games, this game completely changed what open-world games could be. For the first time, players were dropped into a fully 3D city where they could explore, drive, fight, and create chaos however they wanted. At the time, nothing quite like it existed. But more than 2 decades later, does GTA 3 still hold up? Today we're revisiting the game that laid the foundation for modern open-world games and changed the industry forever. Before GTA 3, the series looked very different. Earlier titles like Grand Theft Auto and Grand Theft Auto 2 were top-down games where players viewed the action from above. They were chaotic and fun, but the world always felt distant. GTA 3 changed everything. Developed by Rockstar North, the game transformed the series into a fully 3D experience. Instead of looking down at the city, players were placed directly inside it. You could walk the streets, steal cars, explore neighborhoods, and interact with the world in ways that had never been possible before. This shift didn't just improve the series, it redefined what open-world games could be. The game takes place in Liberty City, a gritty urban environment heavily inspired by New York City. While the map might feel small by modern standards, at the time it felt incredibly immersive. The city is divided into 3 main islands, each with its own style and criminal activity. From industrial docks and construction zones to busy downtown streets and quieter residential districts, every area feels different. Traffic moves through the roads, pedestrians walk along sidewalks, and police constantly patrol the city. These small details help make Liberty City feel alive. For many players in 2001, simply driving through the city while listening to the radio was an experience on its own. Before we continue, if you enjoy revisiting classic games like Grand Theft Auto 3, consider subscribing to the channel. This channel is all about exploring legendary games, forgotten classics, and nostalgic titles that shaped gaming history. If that sounds like something you enjoy, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss future videos. And if there's a classic game you'd like to see covered next, feel free to mention it in the comments. Now let's continue. One of the most revolutionary aspects of GTA 3 was the freedom it gave players. Unlike many games at the time, GTA 3 didn't force players down a strictly linear path. You could follow story missions, explore the city, complete side objectives, or simply create chaos across Liberty City. Players could steal almost any vehicle they saw on the road: taxis, sports cars, police cars, even trucks. Weapons could be found across the city, allowing players to engage in shootouts or escape police during high-speed chases. Hidden collectibles and side missions encouraged players to explore every corner of the map. At the time, this level of freedom felt completely revolutionary. The story follows a silent protagonist known as Claude. At the beginning of the game, Claude is betrayed during a bank robbery and left for dead. After escaping prison during a transport accident, he begins working his way through the criminal underworld of Liberty City. Throughout the story, players encounter different crime bosses and factions controlling parts of the city. Unlike later GTA protagonists, Claude never speaks. But the characters around him bring the world to life with memorable personalities and dangerous ambitions. The story itself is simple compared to later entries, but it helped establish the darker crime drama tone that the series would become famous for. It's difficult to overstate how important Grand Theft Auto 3 was when it released. Very few games allowed players to freely explore a fully realized city in 3 dimensions. The combination of open-world freedom, driving mechanics, combat, and mission design created a formula that would influence the gaming industry for years. Many of the mechanics we now take for granted in modern open-world games began here. Without GTA 3, Later classics like Grand Theft Auto, Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas might never have existed in the same way. More than 20 years later, GTA 3 still remains an important part of gaming history. While its graphics and controls may feel dated today, the core design of the game still works surprisingly well. Driving through Liberty City, discovering new areas, and completing missions still captures the sense of freedom that made the game revolutionary. More importantly, GTA 3 proved that open-world games could offer players a level of immersion and freedom rarely seen before. And that idea continues to shape the gaming industry even today. Grand Theft Auto 3 may not be the most advanced game in the series today, but its influence on gaming cannot be ignored. It laid the foundation for one of the most successful franchises in video game history, and helped define what open-world games would become. Even decades later, its legacy still lives on. And sometimes, it's worth revisiting the game that started it all. If you enjoyed this look back at GTA 3, make sure to subscribe for more videos exploring classic and nostalgic games. And until the next one, see you in the next one, stranger.